What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Umineko. As you can tell from the screen layout, the mod has finally been installed. This is my first recording session since the playthrough started going up on the channel, so I'm just now able to respond to everyone's feedback and criticisms. So yes, we have the mod now, which means the CGs, the upgraded visuals, the text boxes, the pachinko sprites that everyone absolutely loves and is so happy I kept. Also included with the mod is the voice acting, which, one thing I wanted to ask everyone to please pay attention these next few episodes. It's just, I want to know what people want regarding the voice acting, because I saw people saying I should get the voice acting for the mod because it would improve my experience. But honestly, I'm not really concerned about it. And then I've also seen someone recently in my comments saying that they'd like me to continue voicing the characters myself, which of course I wouldn't be opposed to. So I just asked that, maybe in these next few episodes, kind of get a feel for how the videos will play out with the voice acting applied. Because my plan is to go through all of episode 2 with the voice acting, and then just, I want to see what people's feedback with it is, get a general consensus as to what, the majority wants in terms of it. Do you want me to keep with the voice acting? Do you want me to go back to doing the voices myself? Either way, I'm fine with either. Just want to get, the general opinion on it. So with all of that out of the way, it is time to start. Let's click start, damn it. Episode 2, Turn of the Golden Witch. Good morning. The Golden Witch eagerly awaits your arrival. Please do not grant her. Please do grant her that wish. Were you able to get a good rest and perfect your strategy? The witch expects a lot from you and is more than ready to launch an assault right from the start. Oh. Launch an assault right from the start. Okay. I also look forward to seeing your strategy. The difficulty level is extreme. The witch intends to make you surrender all at once. What was this one? Standard. Might as well at least start by taking the easy road. Okay. So yeah, now that I understand this game a bit more, from what I understand, this is a time loop story. From the general vibe I've gotten from it, is like that first episode was like the bad timeline where everything goes to shit. For all I know, maybe one of these, next 4 episodes is an even worse timeline. I mean, shit, this one, the difficulty level is extreme. Who knows how that's going to play out. But from what I understand, this is a time loop story, and we're going to be stuck looping these next 2 days until we find the ideal timeline, I guess. Obviously, I have no idea for sure. I mean, also there's the involvement of others. Like, in the question mark event, we were introduced to Burncastle, and then I know there's other witches involved in this story as well, just from what I've seen people talking about online. I've been spoiled as to anything. I mean, I know the names of a few of the other characters, and I could probably put them to faces, but the actual role they play, I have no idea. So, I'm very curious to see how they eventually play into the story. I don't know. But, that's enough of an intro. Let's start episode 2. This story is very obviously fictional and fantastic in nature, and the resemblance, I think that was what they told us last time. Ah, you're gonna give me a cursor off screen. Oh? What's going on here? We getting some backstory on Shannon and George here? What, the stingrays? Oh! Shannon found a pair of hammerhead sharks swimming playfully in the tank, and looked as excited as a grade schooler seeing an aquarium for the first time. Oh, damn! Look at George with the drip, goddamn! This boy really showing out right now, huh? Yeah, hold on, let me get this text box out of here. Bruh. Look at this man, he got dog tags going? Bruh. George. Man coming out with the fit, goddamn. You handsome motherfucker. Bro, he got that deep V going off, showing off a lot of chest there. Damn, boy. God damn. Yeah, nah, George is killing it with this outfit right here. I mean, Shannon's alright, but like, bruh. George, you fucking hunk of man. Go off.
そんなのかわいそうです。知ってますか？水族館に来て美味しそうなんて言い出すのは世界中でも日本人だけなんだそうですよ。
I do remember something like that. This obviously this takes place when I played Gao Kao Love, which obviously that takes place in China, not Japan. But like, that's another thing that popped up. I remember that vividly from that playthrough. Is like when you take Mushin on a date to the aquarium, she constantly comments on like how tasty everything would be. She's like, "Ooh, I wonder what would happen if I ate something this way, or I wonder what would happen if I ate something like this. Maybe if I fried it up like this." And like that legit like weirds me out. Like, is that just an Asian thing then? I'm guessing, where people go to aquariums and they're just like, man, you know what? I wonder how I could cook that. Cause like, I don't know. That seems so weird to me, quite honestly. But like, this is the second time, yeah, that's been mentioned in a visual novel that I played. I'm sure it's been mentioned in multiple medias, but I don't know. It's just something I wanted to point out.
そうなんだ。アメリカ人でもイタリア人でもきっと食べちゃいたいって言うと思うよ。
I mean, would we want to eat them? Yes. Would we go to an aquarium and point out how delicious they look? Not likely.
その
似合ってるよ。その服。本当に。
Shannon clutched at her chest with both hands in embarrassment. She apparently felt like she was being made fun of for wearing these clothes she wasn't used to. I mean, it's a cute enough outfit. Though George's face didn't show it, he actually said something so completely unexpected that it surprised even him. And he was as embarrassed as Shannon on the inside. However, when he saw how embarrassed Shannon was, he started to imagine he was teasing a girl he liked. And instead of embarrassment, a ticklish amusement welled up in him. Oh? No, he wasn't just imagining it. He really was teasing the girl he liked. My man. Before now, he wouldn't have expected to hear a line like that anywhere these days, not even in a manga or something. In fact, if he'd seen another couple acting like this, his first instinct would be to start throwing rocks at them. What? Is that a common thing? Like, I've heard of people getting like, uncomfortable by seeing couples in public, but just being like, oh fuck, look at this couple acting all lovey-dovey in public. Let me throw shit at them. Like, that's your first instinct, huh? I mean, I guess the 80s was a different time. But even if someone were to start throwing rocks at us now, I'm sure they'd be no different than confetti celebrating our relationship. I mean, confetti's a bit gentler. Now I can't even remember those lonely days, when I felt jealous of couples who were completely oblivious to their surroundings. To use an old-fashioned phrase, these really are rose-colored days I'm living in. I'm so entranced that I barely notice that massive tank at the world's largest aquarium anymore. Instead, all I see are the expressions flitting across Shannon's face as she plays with the fish.
すごいですね。クジラを泳がせることができる大水槽なんて初めて見ました。
この大水槽がここの最大の売りだそうだからね。なんでも世界で最大なんだそうだよ。
そうなんですか。それはすごいですね。本当に素敵です。水槽じゃなくて、まるで海の一部をナイフでスッと切り取ってここに運んできたみ。
そうだね。これはもう立派な小さな海だね。
Despite its size, I hadn't thought of the tank as anything more than a tank. That's why I found her metaphor so interesting. No matter how far humans broaden their experiences, they always end up viewing the world through the lens of their own values. Maybe that's why it's so interesting to interact with people who have different worldviews. I voiced my thoughts on this. She responded.
確かに、これは本当の海ではないかもしれません。でも、ここに泳ぐ彼らが海だと信じたなら、これは確かに海なんです。
たとえ有限の水槽の中だったとしてもね。
Oh, is this supposed to be a metaphor of what's going on in the story? Is that what I'm getting out of this? This may not be the real sea, but if those little guys swimming there believe it's the sea, then that's what it is. That line plays some sort of importance, doesn't it? That's supposed to be some kind of little nudge as to, like, maybe a little clue as to what's going on. Like, maybe... Or maybe that's the situation we're in right now with these two. Maybe these two aren't actually on a date right now. Maybe this is all part of the Golden Land shit that we saw at the end. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. It may not be real, but if they believe it's real, then that's what it is. Maybe? I think I'm onto something.
海だって有限ですよ。仮に無限だったとしても、私たちは生きているうちにどれほどの広さを行き来できるんでしょうね。きっとそれは海よりずっと狭い。
確かに皮肉な話だね。世界はこんなにも広いのに、僕たち人間のほとんどは自分の国からも出ずに生涯を終える。
そこが完成された世界だと信じられるなら。
You know, I want to try something real quick. Because I do notice that my model is covering up, like, a good portion of the left side of the text box. I want to try something real quick. If I go into my settings real quick, if I mirror it, how's that? Yeah, that looks weird. Why does it look so weird? I don't know, that's actually freaking me out. I don't like that. Oh wow, I don't like that. I don't like that mirrored. I don't like that. Nah, see, put me back over there. And does it look that? I guess it's not that bad. Yep. I mean, I guess if we're gonna keep it with this text box, it'd probably be best if I stay over here on the right. God, something just feels off about it though, seeing it mirrored like that. But whatever, I think that's for the best if I'm gonna continue with this text box. Alright, let's get back to it. So I feel like I'm a lot less likely to cover up, you know, something important if I'm on this side rather than, you know, on the other one.
たとえ狭い井戸の底だったって立派な世界で海なんです。
Yeah, see, look at this. I'm not even covering up any of the text right now. Move around, shit, boom. I'm not covering up anything. It's amazing.
そこに住むカエルにとっては
Shannon, who spent her days as a servant on a small island 10 kilometers in circumference called Rokanjima, said that with a smile. Oh? Turn of the Golden Witch. Go on. Okay. So that was a much shorter intro sequence then. Because like with episode 1 we had the whole airport scene before we got to the opening credits. Which that... Fuck, how long did that last? I don't know. I was like a solid like 3 or 4... I think I did like 3 or 4 parts out of that video before I fucking... At least 3. At least 3. It was like 2.5 maybe. I don't know, I think it was episode 3 when... Nah, whatever. Like I said, doesn't matter. Yes, yes, all the names we've come to know and love. Beatrice! I like hers just in all caps, like, yeah, nah, she's there. Not only is she there, she's there in force. Why is the text so big? Okay. Why was that text so big? That title was huge. Whatever, doesn't matter. So now we're no longer... I can't tell if this is still like a backstory thing, or if this isn't like, or if this is like, you know, what they said before, it's not a real thing happening. I don't know what to make of what I'm seeing now. After we finished walking through the whole aquarium, we had a small late afternoon lunch at a restaurant with a nice view. The word buffet has the power to make any boy's heart leap. I was like that myself once. But with Shannon beside me, this buffet felt different. I couldn't shamefully pile on only the things I liked. I was, how should I put it, worried about my appearance and chose a menu suited for a snob. Lame ass. Nah, eat the way you want to eat. If she doesn't like it, tell her to fuck off. Toast, salad, and coffee. Ew. That's such a boring lunch. If I'd been by myself, I would have made a pile of oily stuff with yakisoba, mashed potatoes, gratin, and so on. Bruh. Yes. Go ham in that shit.
シャノンはそんな程度でお腹が足りるのかい？だとしたら男ってのは本当に燃費の悪い生き物らしいね。
別にそういうつもりじゃなくて。
On Shannon's tray, there was only tea and salad. Oh, no toast? Wow. She must be dieting. I mean, George went the whole route with toast and the salad as well as his beverage. Alright, she's only getting the salad. Girl's really watching her figure, I guess. Maybe the mere fact that I thought she was a whole plate short proved I was thinking with a man's stomach. A whole plate short? Like, what did you turn up with, dude? This man said he turned up with toast, salad, and a drink. So she turns up with salad and... What, does this man have a second plate just for toast? Is that what's going on? This man has a plate for his salad, alright? And like, what, a separate plate for his toast? And then she comes in with just one plate of salad. She's like, whoa, this girl's missing a whole plate. I just... I want to imagine he has just like this fucking large dinner plate and there's just a single slice of toast on it. I don't know, it's like the funniest shit to me. Oh my god. Oh god.
ジョージ様こそそれで足りるんですか？男の方はもう少し召し上がった方が良いかと思います。
Man, don't you think you should have 2 pieces of toast?
普段のジョージ様だったらもう少しお昼を召し上がられていると思いますよ。
しまった、そうか。
Oh right, dang.
シャノンには僕が本家で昼食をとるときどれくらい食べてるのかバレてるんだったね。
はい。だから今日はお腹の具合でも悪いのかと思いまして。
Shannon was kind enough to guess that I wasn't feeling well. Looks like my stupid attempt to show off made her worry. And apparently my stomach wasn't going to let me show off any longer.
いやもう白状するよ。ついついカッコつけちゃってね。女の子と一緒だからって遠慮しちゃって。
だと思いました。親族会議でのお昼の食べっぷりから考えて、それではとても足りないと思いましたので。
Drag him, Shannon.
遠慮なさらずに、どうぞもう一皿を取りに行ってきてくださいな。
ずるいな。僕ばっかり恥ずかしいよ。じゃあシャノンはどうなんだい？普段からこんな小食で後ろ宮家のお勤めがこなせるのかい？
Shannon fell silent and blushed red. Apparently I was the only one showing off. When I realized that, my embarrassment disappeared completely.
なんだ、シャノンもそれじゃ足りないんじゃないか。そうだよそうだよ。普段のランチならもう少し量が多いものをペロリと平らげてたよ。
女の子のお腹は魔法でできてるから。
Nice save,
これで
Shannon.
も平気なんです。
ということは僕たちは互いに見えっ張りだったってことになるね。もう遠慮はなしにしないかい？
I smiled to show that I wouldn't make fun of her anymore and rose from my seat.
せっかく沖縄まで来たのにゴーヤを食べないのはもったいないからね。ゴーヤの炒め物でも持ってくるよ。シャノンも一緒に行こうよ。ほらほら。
To anyone watching us, we might seem like an incredibly charming and embarrassing couple. But it's only after becoming a couple that you realize, to us, this exchange of words is everything, our entire world. That's why no matter how much everyone else stares at us with blank expressions, we never notice. Indeed, at this age, I finally understand the feelings of couples who want to endlessly flirt without any regard for their surroundings. After I returned with a plate piled up with fried food, Shannon arrived with a pretty cake. While laughing at our fake stoicism, we resumed our lunch.
せっかく海を一望できる展望レストランなのに、あいにくの曇天が悔やまれるね。
Luckily, our window seats gave us a view of seaside scenery so grandiose it extended even beyond our field of vision. However, because of the cloudy sky, we were only seeing a fraction of its usual beauty.
そうですね。晴れていたらさぞや真っ青な海を見せてくれたでしょうに。
そうだね。普段六軒島で海を見慣れてると思うけど、ここの海はきっと格別な青さを見せてくれたはずだよ。残念だな。
あ、でもお仕事の最中に見る海はどんなに青くても灰色と同じです。でも今日はお仕事中じゃないから、その。
Apparently, Shannon was doing her best to say an embarrassing line. But I didn't let her get off that easy.
惜しいな。ジョージ様と二人きりで見る海なら、たとえ灰色でも真っ青に見えますって言えたら100点満点でご褒美だったんだけどな。
すみません。
ご褒美は何だったか聞きたい？
その聞いてもいいものでしたら。
Penis.
ダメ。教えない。
No, I won't tell you. I'll show you. Zzz.
ずるいですよ、そんなの。
When I was in elementary school, I was always the kid who got bullied. I believe it. When everyone teased me, I grew nervous and speechless to the delight of the bullies. Back then, I wondered why everyone teased me. It's because you're a nerd. But now, teasing Shannon like this, I understand why. Nerds fucking deserve it. This is so much fun. I can play with her emotions however I please. Don't say that. I don't like the way you said that line. And I can have them all to myself. Right now, I can't think of any greater pleasure. That's why I have to go easy on her. It's not as though I want to make her feel embarrassed and upset. So I decided to be nice and change the subject. Best not to be too obstinate.
お昼が終わったら海岸を歩いてみないかい？ひょっとすると雲が晴れて素敵な海が見られるかもしれないよ。
そうですね。行ってみたいです。
うん、そうしよう。でもそのケーキも本当に美味しそうだね。
Well, what kind of cake you talking about there, George? Don't lie to me, buddy. What kind of cake you talking about there, man?
僕も同じものを持ってこようかな。
Yeah, maybe you'll go get some cake yourself. Oh yeah, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
いけません。お昼にそんなに食べた上にケーキまで食べたら太っちゃいますよ。ジョージ様は秀吉様の血が濃いみたいですから、気をつけないとおデブさんになっちゃいます。
じゃあシャノンは僕がおデブになったら嫌いになっちゃう？僕はたとえシャノンがおデブになっちゃっても嫌いにならないよ。
そういう意味じゃなくて、ちゃんと体を気遣わないと健康にって。
母さんにもよく注意されるよ。やっぱり僕も太極拳とかを始めて運動しないとダメかな。
ダイエットは 無茶な運動よりも食生活の見直しから始めた方がいいんですよ。その上で
That's true.
運動を重ねないと効果が出ないんだそうです。
つまりそれはデザートのケーキは控えろってことだね。じゃあ仕方ないからシャノンがそのケーキを頬張るところを眺めていてあげるよ。
The
その、ケーキ丸々一つはさすがに食べ過ぎだと思いますけど、半分くらいだったら大丈夫かもしれません。これ本当に美味しいんですよ。
Shannon cut her own cake and tried to move half to my dessert plate. I had no doubt that she wanted to share the delicious cake's flavor with me. However, I meanly pulled my plate away from her. She blinked in surprise. She couldn't seem to figure out if I was refusing the cake or not. So I winked, opened my mouth, and said, "Ah, George, you smooth motherfucker."
それが一番したかったんですね。もうジョージ様は甘えん坊です。はい。
With a partly embarrassed, partly exasperated face, Shannon offered the cake to me with a fork. Chomp. It tasted like a cheap chocolate cake you might find anywhere. And yet, it was exceptional. Because eating cake in such an embarrassing way, as if we were a couple of perfect fools, had been my dream for many years. It made this cake's flavor heavenly. If the earth is destined to end, I wouldn't have any regrets if it happened right now. I don't like the way you're talking. Those are some, very dangerous words to be throwing around in a world as dangerous as this one. It was such a moment of bliss. And then she dies. She just fucking explodes right there.